Okay, let's get straight into this one. Here is my 500 kilometers in 5 minutes review of the Saucony Azura. So this is a new model that they've released for 2026 and it's a non-carbon plate trainer. Does it fall into a super shoe category, a super trainer? Well, that's what we're just about to find out. I bought the shoe with my own money and yep, it cost me in around £120 with the discount that I got when buying it from Sports Shoes. Now, the shoe as well, I've used it for every single type of run, easy runs, speed work, tempo work, long runs, anything, you name it, I've tested it out in this shoe. Starting top to bottom, let's go from the laces and the tongue to begin with. The laces, nothing too special, just sort of standard for Saucony, maybe ever so slightly long, slightly stretchy, but I've had no issues with them coming loose. And the tongue as well, not much padding on there, and as the rest of the running shoe reviewers would say, it's a semi-gusseted tongue. There's a little bit on the inside that is attached to the side of the shoe, just getting it more secure in place. I have had it a couple of times where the tongue would begin sliding forward during runs, but nothing too major that it's caused any issues. Up next, we'll look at the heel counter, and yeah, it's a pretty solid structure back there, and there's a good amount of cushioning and padding round about it as well, but it flares out ever so slightly, provides enough support, enough cushion, but doesn't get in the way at all. And for me, who is someone that's a heel striker, it's something I do prefer, and yeah, I've had no issues there. The upper itself is very lightweight, very breathable, probably one of the more advanced parts of the shoe, and yeah, in and out in the area around about the toe box, plenty of space up there, no issues with blisters. I would definitely say the shoe fits true to size. And then moving on to more sort of the chunk of the trainer, the midsole. What are we looking at here? It's the Saucony Power Run PB foam. In the heel, it's just over 40mm in stack height, so it would actually be an illegal race shoe if you were to wear it on race day. And previous models of Saucony's that I've had, I've wore in the past 2 pairs of the Endorphin Speed, both the version 2 and version 3. But something that was quite stark when I put this one on straight away was just quite how fun the ride was. I wore it on an easy run for my initial run and I thought, wow, I don't know if this shoe is for me. It was just quite aggressive with how firm it was. But with the firmness does come immense energy response and energy return. Yeah, it's a shoe that wants you to go a bit faster. When you put the force into the ground, it will spring back and push you forward. That's also assisted by the speed roll technology that Saucony has in quite a lot of its shoes, where it has a slight rocker in the front forefoot and wants to push you forward. I've definitely felt that that helps me, again, as a heel striker, someone who's landed on the back of the shoe, getting the support from the heel counter and rolling through, getting that efficient movement forward, definitely does help. Lastly, looking at the outsole, it's got XT900 rubber on the bottom, or so says the website. I've had no issues with it at all. I do most of my running on the road, and in the dry and in the wet it's been perfectly fine. There is only slight amounts of rubber in the heel and in the forefoot. There's quite a lot of exposed areas of the foam, and you can see that starting to wear away quite a bit, but the actual rubber itself has kept decent traction and there's not too much wear and tear as of yet. The only thing I would avoid with this shoe is running on trails or running on any sort of dry dirt. It just doesn't have the grip or traction for that sort of terrain. So, would I recommend this shoe? Who is this shoe for? What is it all about? Yes, I do really enjoy the shoe. So long as you're okay with the firmer ride, it's definitely not one for an easy plod, but anything from steady runs, tempo runs, even threshold work, and with the support it provides with the plenty of stack in the back of the heel, a nice wide base to land on, it can guide you through long runs really well also. For me, as a heel striker, the speed roll technology makes a big difference and is something that I do enjoy. And for the price, £120 for what could be a super trainer, you can't really go wrong. If you did enjoy this one today, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch yous in the next one.